guys, I'm out here in my garage. It's a pretty day. It's the first Saturday in March. It's going to get up in the 70s here today, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to put my Extreme Office Decluttering on hold for today because this garage is a disaster, needing some attention. This is what I see when I open my kitchen door. This is our garage. It had gotten a little bit cleaned out, but it was really cold winter, and so everything we've brought out here has just been quickly put out here, and it has become a bit of a disaster again. And it probably looks worse on camera than it really is, to be honest. Usually it's the other way around, but it's really not as bad as it looks. But this area here, see there's this stuff here. So this is just a little kind of entry spot. And so things have just gotten piled up right here. I mean, there's actually an area back there, and things have gotten thrown back there, and now I got to clean it all up again. And that's what happens when you don't have it decluttered enough, then you can't really make it organized enough. So all of this has got to get straightened up again and cleared out. Over here, there are some of the books that I'm going to be putting in the driveway giveaway, some bags that I'll be using in the driveway giveaway, and all of this stuff is for the driveway giveaway. And there's actually a table behind that that has some stuff on it, but that's mostly not for the driveway giveaway. It just looks a mess because this stuff is right in front of that table. And then over here, because I had so much stuff, I actually had to start putting stuff over here too. These are just some empty boxes that I saved for the driveway giveaways. I think these are for the driveway giveaway too, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look and see. So, as you can see, it goes all the way down, and some of those boxes are empty, and they will be used in my driveway giveaways. So, it's not as bad as it looks because some of this stuff will be getting gone soon. I mean, it is bad, but it's not always. Well, it was this bad before, and I've been clearing it out. I cleared out a lot last summer before I started recording. So if you've watched my videos, you've only seen a little bit of my garage so far. And you saw it after I had cleared some stuff out. And this is part of the area that I had cleared out, and now it's full again. And it's stuff that, because it was so cold, and because I haven't decluttered enough yet, and it's not that easy to get into whatever designated bin, and it was just so cold and dark out here, I would just bring stuff out and stick it. So, like all this stuff has a bin to go in. So I've got to put all of that stuff in the appropriate bin, and I've got to label my bins so that we'll know which one's which. I didn't get that far before the weather got too cold. And then this is some Christmas stuff that I had outside. And then some empty bins, but then there's some stuff for the driveway giveaway stuck on top of it. And that's stuff for the driveway giveaway. And then there's some stuff over here that some of it's for a driveway giveaway, I think, and then some of it needs to go into a bin. So, again, some of these have a designated bin, but it was so cold that I didn't want to figure out which bin it went in, and I didn't want to stick it all in a wrong bin. I just thought it would be better just to wait until I could come out and do it properly. And that's part of what I'm going to do today. But even though I am in the midst of my Extreme Office Declutter, I am going to take advantage of the one pretty day I'm getting. It's going to get up to the 70s, and it's not going to rain. So I'm going to stick this stuff out in the driveway, and hopefully some of it will get gone. And even if it doesn't, it'll give me a chance to organize it. So when I put it back in here, it'll be in a little bit better order, and also it'll give me a chance to get these things put away because all this stuff won't be in the way. But first, I gotta pull my car out of the garage. Got my hair in my ponytail because I always forget to do that, and then it makes it harder to do stuff with long hair. It gets in my way. The wind blows it, so I remember to put my hair in a ponytail this time. Got a sweater on. I don't know how long it'll stay on, but first thing I'm gonna do is sweep this floor out in the middle, and then I'm gonna start dragging out the things that are my driveway giveaway stuff. I think I'll take the bigger stuff out first. I don't know if I'll get it all out before people start taking things, but I usually get it all out and then I just do a little picture of it. If I can do that, I will. I may not get all of it. Depends on if people take stuff. But I'm not gonna worry about organizing it really because you know, it's kind of all in a mess. I can organize it when I bring it back in, just what's left over. So I'm not gonna, just like when we declutter, I'm not gonna organize a bunch of clutter. I'm gonna declutter first and then organize. So. But I do think I'll just take the big stuff out first, and then I can put the little stuff into boxes and stuff like that, and haul that out there. And then I can come in and start putting this stuff in its bins while all of this stuff is out of the way. Oh, and by the way, I was chatting with Jen from Happily Organized Chaos this morning. We were commenting back and forth, and she had watched a video I had done, and she said it inspired her to go down and clean out her basement today. And I said, well, I'm going to be out in my garage doing that today, and it's going to be an all-dayer. And she said, well, my basement's going to take me a few times. And I'm like, oh, that I was misleading. No, I meant today I'll be doing all day. This is going to take probably years to clean all this out. So it was just funny because I was thinking, oh, she thought I was going to have all this done in one day. She hasn't seen my garage. So, no, I just meant I'll be all day at this. But yeah, you got to pop over and check out her channel. I'm not sure when she'll be posting that video, but she is going to videotape her declutter of her basement. Probably be a few episodes of it, she said. But she is doing it as part of her series, Slowly Simplifying My Spaces. So you have to pop over and check her out. I got the floor swept out. It was mostly just leaves that I had blown in, so not a big deal. But now I am going to start pulling the stuff that's for the driveway giveaway all out into the middle of the floor. And as I come across the bigger items, I'll go ahead and take those out and stick them in the driveway. And maybe they'll get gone while I'm still working on pulling it out. That happens sometimes. Fingers crossed that some people go out and take walks on this pretty day, or taking a drive and stop by and pick some stuff up. It's all going to be free. All of this stuff has been in my garage, and it's all stuff that's going to go in the driveway giveaway today. It's a lot of stuff, and it's all in boxes, so I'm going to have to sort things out because, you know, like people, they're not going to want to, you know, go through a box if it's all like this. I'm going to have to sort it out. So still got a bit of work ahead of me. But I just wanted to give you an idea of how much stuff I've been storing away in my garage, waiting for a pretty day so I could put it in my driveway. A lot of stuff. And, I mean, like, seriously, I don't know what it is with me and hangers. Where do they all come from? Yeah, a whole bunch. I don't know. And I've given away a bunch already, so, I don't know. And I have more. I know I have more. And this box, what I do with this one is I set it up out at the front, and I have a little sign I put on the front that says free stuff, and then there are some, I don't know if you can see them, there are some plastic bags in there, so if people want to grab a bag and go shopping, they can take whatever they want. And then I have more plastic bags over there so that I can refill that, and those are some like empty boxes that I saved to put the little things in for the driveway giveaways. And turns out those 3 bins are empty. So that's good. Yeah, now I've got to make some sort of sense of this stuff and start dragging it out to the road so that people can actually see it and take things as they want it. The hardest part's probably going to be getting the books out there because they're heavy. But the rest of this will take longer because there's a lot of stuff in all of these little boxes. And it just takes a little while. Sometimes it'll take me an hour, hour and a half to get all the stuff out when I have a whole bunch like this. Okay, there's my driveway giveaway for today. It took me an hour, a little over an hour, to get that all put out here. And hopefully people will come and take some of it today. But if not, at least I can categorize and organize and put it back in my garage in a better way. And maybe even decide if there's some things that are better off just to either go in the trash or go to the donation center. But normally things get taken. If not the first time they go out, things will get taken over 2 or 3 times. It's been my experience. So as you can see, this one's quite a bit because that's the stuff I've been kind of squirreling away as I have been decluttering all winter. So I do hope that some of it gets taken today, though, because I really don't want to have to take it all back in. And normally, I don't just throw a bunch of junk into a box. I kind of put it out a little bit nicer for people to be able to see and pick and choose. But since I've got so much little stuff, I did quite a bit of this stuff today because it would just take up so much time and space to really put that stuff out into separate areas and boxes and things like that. So for today, I have a lot of things inside of boxes and not sitting on top of boxes. So fingers crossed, a lot of this gets gone today. And now I'm going to go eat lunch before I go back in and deal with the rest of my garage. This is Big Blue. He is my buy nothing bin that I put things in for people. And then I also have a smaller bin that I put a few little extra things that people can choose if they want it, even if they didn't request it. And then I have a second Big Blue in case I have a lot of buy nothing items. So as you can see, quite a bit of stuff has gotten cleared off. And some lady wanted those 2 shirts, but I couldn't find them. So I will ask her on the buy nothing side if she still wants them. So I didn't put them out. But the rest of this, it's just empty plastic bags, empty boxes. I didn't put those 2 things out because it is a little breezy and I figured they would probably just blow away. So I'll catch these on a less breezy day. Either that or this was getting kind of crumpled. I may just go ahead and put that in recycle. And the rest of this is just my empty bags and stuff in boxes. And we had one casualty. A hanger was broken. So it will go bye-bye. But not through the driveway giveaway. And then this box is empty now. So there we go. Now I'm going to go eat lunch. And then come back out here and start doing some tidying. Putting these things where they go. We've had a few customers, not all gone yet, but a few things. And I added these Taco Bell Chihuahuas out here too, just now. So, yeah, there are a few things gone, but as you can see, still, most of it's still here. I just had to go chase this box down. It went blowing in the wind, and when I went out there, almost all the hangers were out of it, so it didn't have any weight in it, which explains why it went blowing away. But that's good, because some of the hangers got gone. I forgot about this stuff. I'm going to grab this and put this out in the driveway giveaway today, too. I'm going to go through this box of outdoor Christmas decorations and see how much of it I can fit into this blue bin. And have to make some decisions. Some of it may not fit in there because it may be a little too big. Or maybe I'll just decide I don't need to keep some of it. I know I can't fit my screen in there, and probably won't be able to get my wreaths, and that's definitely, I think, longer than the bin. So we'll see how much I can get in it, and if I have anything, I'm just ready to let go of. I managed to get quite a bit of what was in that box into the bin. Now, obviously, I was not able to fit the screen in. It's too big. And the wreath, the Santa, and these 2 stockings. They were all too big to go into the box, and there wasn't room. I'll put them out in the driveway giveaway. If they get taken, that's fine. If they don't, then I can put them in this empty box. I put all of those loose empty boxes that I didn't use today into this one box. I'm going to hang on to them because I know from experience through last year, eventually I will be using these to put things out in the driveway giveaways. But for now, instead of just being all piled up and loose, they are all contained in one box. This is a bunch of hubby stuff that he doesn't want to let go of. So I'm going to try to fit it into some of these bins over here. Hopefully I can get it all in. I got all of hubby's stuff into a couple of his bins. Found a hanger in that stuff. I'm sure he wasn't keeping that hanger. And that little bag. So those can go. And this is a box of stuff that's his to go through. And this bin down here is his to go through. This is the bin where he puts the newspapers until he takes them to the recycle bin. This box, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. That's just my box for things that I have to take somewhere and drop them off. This box is a bunch of stuff that I didn't get around to decluttering over the summer. And I can't really move it easily. It's heavy, but the bottom is coming out, so it's very difficult and awkward. So I do want to get that one decluttered pretty soon. And one reason is because it blocks me from getting into this stuff easily. And this bin right here was one of them I had to put stuff in. So I had to wiggle it around and get it out of there. And I think it was one of these two that I put the rest of it in. But these are hubby's bins. He is not getting rid of his stuff, but I want to try to get some of the stuff that he just wants to hang on to. Instead of it just being sitting around all over the place, just, put it into a bin. And then eventually, maybe we can go through those bins again and see if there's anything he is ready to let go of, and maybe categorize them a little bit better and then slap labels on them. But right now it's just whatever I find that is hubby stuff that he wants to hang on to, I just bring it out here and put it into one of his bins. And now I'm going to try to get this stuff into the bins that are mine, because I have my fairy garden stuff out here. I don't know if I'll actually do the fairy garden, but if I end up not doing my fairy garden, then at least I already have the whole bin of stuff that I know I'm going to let go of. Okay, so I got that stuff put away. The rest of the things that are just sitting around are actually hubby's stuff, so I'm not going to mess with that. In case I need something bigger to put things in when I'm bringing stuff back into the garage, I kept these empty boxes in this empty bin here. I don't like this bin. So I'm going to use these for that purpose, and then I can always get rid of them later. And if I don't need them when I bring stuff back in, I'm going to go ahead and put these boxes in the recycle stuff. And the next time I have a driveway giveaway, I'm going to put that bin out there and get rid of it. But for now, it will serve a purpose of storing some of the stuff if I have to bring stuff back in here. I put everything except for that screen that didn't fit into my outdoor Christmas bin. I put that out into the driveway giveaway, and I put the bin here in the spot that's right behind where my car gets parked, and then the screen is sitting behind it. That probably won't be its permanent home, but it'll do for now. Over on this side, I have some empty bins. All of those are empty. I have some laundry baskets. I use those for when I'm sorting or needing to carry things upstairs or out to the garage or out to the driveway giveaways. So I have some stuff that I'm just keeping on hand for that purpose while I'm still in the process of doing my major decluttering. And then I also have some plastic bags in that Georgia Pacific papers box. Those will be used in the driveway giveaways, and then that box on the bottom is the one that I put all of these smaller empty boxes that I'll use in the driveway giveaways as well. And then this box, I kept it because it's a little bit larger size, but not huge, and so I'm sure I'll be able to use that for something. And eventually, if I don't, then I'll go ahead and get rid of it. But for now, I'm going to keep it with this stuff because I do need to have stuff for the driveway giveaways. It's looking a little bit better. It's a work in progress. You can get an idea of how windy it is today. When I turned the camera on, they all kind of stopped, but every one of those was just flying in circles. And the reason I have all this stuff here is because it actually keeps the skunks from burrowing under our porch. So I got tired of the skunks and the groundhogs digging under, because the skunks get under there and then it makes it stink in the house like a skunk. So Yeah, look at it. That's how windy it is out here today. So I'm going to go over here. There you go. I think all of them are going now. Yeah, so I'm going to go over here and grab some of this stuff that's kind of blowing around. You can probably see some of this is blowing around out here. It's starting to get a little bit chillier feeling in the air and stuff. So I thought I'd just go down through here and see what we've got left. Some stuff has gotten taken. Still quite a bit here, but that's okay. Oh, there was a Santa Claus thing. One of those got taken, so that's good. One of the hula hoops. Not sure what all in here, if anything, has gotten taken, but there's still books in there, some baskets. At least one of the little Taco Bell chihuahuas got taken. There's some things still left here. Lots of little junk. Decor and just all kinds of randomness, and so little bits have gotten taken today. Enough that I think it'll be manageable, and I think what I'm gonna do is take it all back in my garage. I've got about a half an hour left of time before I have to start doing that. Take it in my garage, and then either this evening or tomorrow or something, go out and just start kind of grouping things together and stuff, because it's too windy to do it out here. And yeah, so, but it needs to be done. Some jewelry got taken, whatever was over there got taken, the exercise hula hoop got taken, a few things gone. Some of this stuff's gonna blow away. Yeah. And I got hangers here. Some of those got taken. I don't know, I can't tell if books got taken. I'd have to look at the video. And then some of the practical things got taken here. So, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Sometimes everything gets taken. Sometimes only just a couple things get taken. So, I don't complain either way. Anything that doesn't get taken, or anything that gets taken, I don't have to drag it back in. And anything I drag back in, I can drag it back out next time I have pretty weather. And that's just how it goes. And usually, everything pretty much gets gone after it's been out here. If it doesn't get gone the first time or two, it'll get gone by the third or fourth time. Just about the time I give up on it, somebody will come along and take it. I'm still hoping that a lot of it will get taken, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll just throw it into some boxes and bins and take it out next time I have a pretty day. The little whirly-giggy things are still a-going, and so all this stuff on my porch is blown around and blown over. It needs a little tidy up. Actually, there's a Merry Christmas thing there that needs to go get put away, but yeah, I think it actually probably got picked up and didn't get put back right, because it actually says welcome on the other side. Probably blew over and got put back the wrong way, but yeah, everything keeps blowing on the porch, so I don't know. I may just have to get all that stuff off of there. But meanwhile, I got all the stuff brought in, and I'm going to leave my car out of the garage for tonight so that I can go through this stuff and kind of sort it out and categorize it, and like I can go through those hangers and put the ones that are the same together, and maybe people would be more inclined to take more of them. They can always go to the thrift store if nobody takes them, but for now I just wanted to give them a chance to go to the neighbors if they want them. But yeah, this is what I have left. I'm going to try to tidy this up and make some sense out of it so that I can store it in a good way out here in the garage till I can have another driveway giveaway. But it's already cold enough today that my feet are freezing through my house shoes. So I'm going to go in and put on some different shoes because my feet are freezing and I've only been out here for 1 minute. So I'll be right back. That's better. The cold can't come up through the bottoms of these shoes so bad. Got those sorted out. Now I'm going to start on this box of hangers. Having the hangers sorted out and organized like this will be a lot better for my next driveway giveaway, because anybody who wants a hanger will be much more likely to grab what they want from this than from that tangled up mess they were before. I got the books packed away so that I can store them a little bit more easily, and shut the lids, and then the rest of them are in this box and they're flush, so that should be a lot more easily stored until the next driveway giveaway. I got all of the driveway giveaway stuff out of the middle of the garage floor. I put the books over here, and I put this tote here so that I can use it next time and get rid of it. This is my box that I put out front, and also has my box with bags in it and my sign. So that's there handy. And I have these 4 boxes full of stuff, plus these 3 boxes with hangers. And I put the rest of it over here in this bin. The lid got broken on this bin, so I just use it for this. I threw the lid away, but I kept the container because I knew it would come in handy, and it has. Now this is more than I normally have for a driveway giveaway. So once some of this stuff gets cleared out, it won't be taking up quite so much space in my garage. And eventually I want to have a space out here that I can have that's designated just for driveway giveaway stuff until I get my house pretty much cleared out. And then maybe I won't need a place like that. And the best part is, this space is cleared out so I can get into these bins easily when I need to, and I can also get in and out of my car easily when I need to.
Where does all this stuff come from? You'd think that I'd run out. Instead of finding more and more, it's weird without a doubt. I've given more away than I have room for in my space. But still I find that there is more residing at my place. Will I ever reach the end, or will there always be something more for me to find, more stuff to be set free? No matter what the answers are, there's one thing that I know. The more I find to give away, the more the blessings flow.
Okay guys, so that's it for today. I will be getting back out here this summer before it gets too hot and doing some more out here in the garage. But for now, happy decluttering. Bye.